any advice for our younger up and coming leaders on how you kind of work your way through a company like that with progressively more responsible positions?
Yeah, I would say don't be afraid to ask questions that people don't think you would normally ask. People ask me all the time, you moved from the law department to the business side. And how did you do that? And I said, I was curious enough to say, I know you generally don't move people from the law department to the business, but here's my pitch in terms of why I think it would be a good fit for me. And most people don't have the courage to do that, which is to kind of step outside of your lane and be able to pitch what you think differentiates you from others that might be there. So it was a non-traditional way of going to the business side, because most of the time on the business side, your P&L leaders had kind of grown up either in the sales organization or in the network organization. But what happened on the law department side, you had an opportunity to interact with all of those areas in terms of serving as their counsel. So being able to be curious and also being able to help articulate what you're looking for from an overall growth perspective in the organization is very important.
Yeah.
So stepping outside of that proverbial box that people kind of place you in when you're the lawyer on the team was one of those things that I think was important for me to say. I loved what I did in the law department. Now it's time for me to do something different. And let me tell you about the things that prepared me for that. And then after that happened, Gary, it was just really the ability to just navigate the organization, always delivering good work. You have to deliver results and do good work. And when you do that, I never found myself having to look for the next role. Somebody else noticed and found me and asked me whether I would be interested in doing the next thing. So a certain level of curiosity, certainly the right mindset, the ability to be able to collaborate, the collaborative skills, being able to work across, I always say across the aisle, because that's my mindset coming from the public sector where I had to do that so often, were always things that served me well when I moved to the private sector.